Simple idea for today. There's nothing you cannot do. I mean, we've all heard that saying before. We don't mostly believe it, right? There's lots of stuff we can't do. I can't fly, I can't go to space. A lot of people can't swim, apparently. But here's the trick. The idea isn't that there's things you can or cannot do. The idea is that when you say there's something you can't do, what you mean is you can't do it well. If you just allow yourself to do anything, even if it's not well, then you could do everything. So let me tell you about all these things that are the issue. I can't do all these things. I can't do a lot of stuff with my hands. That's why I'm not a surgeon. If I were good with my hands, I'd be a surgeon, obviously. I'm an internal medicine doctor, I think, with my brains. You know, around the house, there's a lot of stuff I've been trying to do recently, and it's like, oh, I can't do this. You know, usually we just hire people to do stuff nowadays. You know, we're not hiring as many people to come into the house because we're worried about the coronavirus. But I think the big thing is, when you say that you're highly educated, you're a certain status level, you think that you could do everything well. And the obvious answer is no. Most doctors aren't good plumbers because they're just not trained to be a good plumber, and I guess that's not part of their skill set. They're probably not good electricians either. But that's not a big deal, right? It is, though, because we think, oh, we should be good at everything we do. And that's actually a trap that they did a study on kids in New York City. We're talking about 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, very well-educated kids. They go to the best preschools in New York City, wealthy parents. And guess what? They're afraid of trying new things. Not because they're not good at it, but because they're afraid they won't be good at it. See, you know, we're so afraid of doing stuff because we're afraid we're not going to do a good job. But there's something to be said about doing stuff even if you're not going to do a good job. Because you don't do a good job the first time you try it. I mean, other than Tiger Woods, whoever played golf at 3 years old, whoever shot, you know, I don't know, whatever it is, a 50 the first time they played. None of us. But that's not an issue. Many people play golf and they're not that great. They didn't enjoy it. And that's the problem with thinking that we have to do things well the first time around. So let me tell you about all the things I've done recently. So I changed a garbage disposal with my friend. You know that thing that goes underneath your sink? Seems pretty easy, at least per the Home Depot video, to exchange it. Yeah, the Home Depot video is 5 minutes. The guy only took so long because he was explaining. It took us 45 minutes. 2 doctors. Yeah? So I used to be ashamed of that. My friend's like, hey, we did it. Good job. Right? Changing my bike tires. Apparently bike shops are very busy nowadays. It takes 2 months for you to get the repairs done. So I said, oh, I could change my inner tubes. I borrowed some tire levers from my brother, and I changed it. And I watched some videos, ended up getting it done. Of course, it took me 45 minutes, and one brother bikes a lot. Other brother actually worked at a bike shop. It would take him less than 10 minutes. So yeah, I'm slow, but I got the job done. My bike works. Tire's not flat anymore. Good, right? Keyboard trays. I don't know if you know, but you know, desks are usually actually not the right height for us to use a keyboard because desks are meant for writing and we sort of lift our arm to write with. But keyboards should actually be lower, sort of more sitting on your lap. So I got a keyboard tray and I had to install it. And it's just a simple installation process, but I don't know what to do. I don't use drills. I don't have any power tools. I mean, I have a little screwdriver. That's for my computer. So I borrowed a drill from my brother and I was trying to do it and I couldn't figure it out. And it's like, oh, really hard. And I was like, how could I not even do this simple thing? But half an hour later, I got it done. Of course, I called him and asked him more questions. I got it done. It's a little bit crooked, but it's functional. And I did it. So that's the trick. The idea when you say you could do everything, when people think they could do everything, nobody's saying they're Superman. Nobody's saying they could do everything well. The trick is when you say you could do everything, what you mean is I could do everything not well, right? Because when you're going to try new things, we're going to do something that you've never done before, you're going to do it not well. I mean, yeah, maybe there's that chance if you let yourself think that way and try all these new things. One day you might just discover, hey, you're a natural talent at something and you never would have discovered it until you realize the secret. The idea you can do everything is you don't have to do it well.